Well, hello everyone, this is Me-Yo again, doing another playthrough for the World Cup of Design competition. This one is called Starlight Lake Golf Club by ddixjr509, Mr. David Dix, and he's from Group F. The theme is in the Swiss theme, and from his notes on the TGC board, his Starlight Lake GC was inspired by a real mountain-topped spring-fed lake on the border of Pennsylvania, New York, in the Catskills Mountains. This is a summer camp located on the southeast side of the lake. I spent my summers at this camp swimming and boating in the lake and playing capture the flag in the woods and hunting deer in the winter. The clubhouse sits atop the perch on the highest point above the lake. I recreated all the important elements of the surrounding topography in my sculpting and layout, and then plotted my course and routing around these features. Starlight Lake Golf Club is a single loop course that works its way from the mountaintop perch down and around the lake, streams, and lake marshes and back to up the mountain. This is a mulch walking there is a mulch walking path to help guide your way between the greens and tees. Alright, so it's a par 72. He's recommending the default conditions, and I just put the wind on medium. We're playing the back tees with the black tees, and we'll do pin number 1 and see how it goes. Alright, so the black tees I recommend for the Master Clubs, 7,360 yards. He's also designed courses like Bar Harbor, Maine, which I've played before. It's a very nice course. The Ave of the Giants Black, the Olmsted, Ataturk GC, TPC at Quinn's Vineyard. So it is Saturday, January 11th here in Montreal, almost 11 o'clock, and it is raining hard and supposed to get cold tonight, so looking for a nice skating ring after it. Alright, so here we go. Hole number 1, par 4, 450 yards, stroke index of 16. Gorgeous looking course here so far. Alright, so let's see, we're going downhill. I'm gonna lower this to 2 wood. It's a similar course to Hallstatt by Victor Lane's Sport, Mr. Eric Nesbitt. They're both in the, at least in the Swiss theme. Alright, so it leaves us 164 to the pin, 16-foot drop. Drop down, I'm not sure if that 9 iron at 148 yards will get us there. So I'm gonna stick with the 8 iron and just loft it up all the way to the end. Hope it's enough. Alright, be good. Sit. Alright, so the greens are 162. Go in there. There we go. That's the first hole. Off to hole number 2, which is a 524 yard par 5, stroke index of 2. So it's a short par 5, but apparently so far one of the hardest holes. I'm assuming it's going to be all out of bounds on the left. Let's see. Yes. So staying on the fairway is a must here. And it's a tight landing area. Driver or stick with a 2-wood. And it's slightly downhill. I'm going to stick with that 2-wood and hopefully that wind will bring it back a bit. Alright, bounce in the fairway. I'll take that. Making this short par 5 a bit longer, but at least I'm safe on the fairway. Alright, so we got 246 with a 69-foot elevation. Wow, okay. Now I see why it's so hard. Let's see if that 2-wood gets us there. Let me see how is that. Alright. Hit it slow. It's going to be in the bunker. Alright. Let's see. Try to execute the perfect bunker shot here. I will take that. Alright. I will take a birdie anytime. Okay, off to hole number 4. 432 yard par 4. Short par 4 with a stroke index of 10. Once again, just a gorgeous, gorgeous view off the tee here. Look at this. Oh, wow, that really drops. Do I really need a driver here? Or just stick with the 2-wood? Sticking with the 2-wood. Alright, safely on the fairway. .126 to the pin, slight downhill. I'm going to stick with that gap wedge. That should get us there actually, so I even lofted up a couple of notches there. Get close. Alright, take that. Hey there, Smudge. How's it going? 9 feet. Birdie again. Alright, hole 4. It's 485 yards, par 4, stroke index of 4. So this is going downhill again. Just stare in the fairway. Come on, ball. Alright, so we got 171. Whoa. 4, I would assume that's 4 in the afternoon. Well, thanks. Course looks very nice so far, that's for sure. Alright, so it's not an easy putt, so 22 feet. I'm just trying to get close there. Alright, so that's a par. Hole number 5 is a 463-yard par 4, stroke index of 6. And looks like a big dog leg left. Oh yeah. Let's see if we hug those trees. Try to draw it back. Oh, that was a 2-wood. Thought I had the driver in my hand. No. Get a good bounce. Where am I aimed to? Where's the green? I think the green is that way. I'm trying to get myself out of trouble here. Try to hit this as far as possible. Yeah, Swiss, I think you gotta rely a lot on the elevation, because it is a Swiss course. The only thing I find with the Swiss courses that it's easy. The rough and the heavy rough, usually they blend very well. It's just you gotta get the elevation correct to make it actually look nice. But yeah, it's for some reason a lot of Swiss courses in this contest. Alright, so come on, roll. I lofted this up a bit too much. Come on, get in the hole. Get in the hole. Oh. Alright, that's a bogey. Alright, hole 6, 229-yard par 3, stroke index of 12. .23-foot drop. That 1 iron is going to be too much. I'm going to drop to the 4 iron. Try to knock it down, because that 1 iron is going to put me in the water. I'm sure. Let's get on the green. Yeah, and if Andre says it's hard to get it like looking good, it is. I've only done one Swiss themed course, and I don't know if I'm going to tackle another one. This is a hope and pray putt here. It's going to be too much. Stop. Alright, so that's par. Hole 7, 601 yard par 5. Easiest hole on the course, stroke index of 18. That lake on the right side, that must be Starlight Lake, with that light glistening off the water. Gorgeous look. And this is gonna be okay. So this, I'm not getting there in 3 shots, so I'm just gonna play it safe. So I'm not getting there in 2 shots, so I'm just gonna play it safe. Alright, so second shot. Why is it giving me a... Play a 1 iron here. Well, I avoided that hump. So 152 is 148. That's not going to be enough. Come on, go ball. Get up there a bit. Come on. Oh yeah, I'll take that. No problem, Smudge. I still get later on when we finish with those World Cup of Design courses. I'll probably go back and play the other courses that you have. It's just I'm trying to find. I don't have much time between my designs, my TGC rounds, and these courses to get everybody's courses in play. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! That was a horrible putt. By the way, my first 2 courses I designed got almost 0 play. One had like 13 plays, the other one 25 plays. It wasn't until my 3rd course that it started to get a bit more plays, and the 4th one actually got finally handicapped. And so yeah, it takes time, but I can say you're playing Genister's Rise, and I can't remember the other course that I played from you. Were actually, compared to my first 2 courses, were they were 100 times better for sure. And missing that 5-foot putt on the whole previous hole, really, it hurts. Alright, so I got 140 yards. 7-foot drops is 136. Oh, it's slow. That one should hold it. Alright, I can't miss this one now. Alright, hole number 9. Oh, we're ending up with a closing out the front 9 with a short par 3, 161 yards. Nice retaining wall. Alright, so 157 and 160. Just drop it up 2 notches here. If we could compensate for that wind. Alright, so 7 feet 2 inches up. Get in there. Alright, and there you have the front 9. We're 4 under. Great looking course so far. Love the planting. Layout is great. It's playing very fair. Yes, you got to be careful on what you're using, like all this out of bounds here on the right. It's a short par 4, so not even, and it's uphill. It's very uphill, so we might have to go with the driver anyways, and hopefully stay on the fairway. Oh yeah, watching Eric and Andre design, even Matt if you have a chance, or Mayday, you learn a lot from them, and just keep designing. It's like everything else, you get better with practice. Alright, so at 155, is that gonna be enough? I'm playing the hardest hole on the course here, apparently. I can see why. Alright, so I'm gonna try to chip this. Get up. I'll take that. No, Sidewinder was the last course I designed. It's my actually Sidewinder is probably my I can't even count. I think it's my 6th course. I can't remember. 6th or 7th. Could be 8th. I really can't remember. I'm working on. I have 2 courses that I'm working on right now. Hopefully, one of them will be finished in maybe sometime in February. Alright, let's see. I got a hole 11, 400 yard par 4, 13 stroke index of 13. And it's all downhill, yeah. So, play 1 iron here. Also, what I did smudge, I think it was my 4th or 5th course. I actually released a beta, and I asked Eric to beta test it and give me some pointers before I release an actual version. So maybe you can do that before actually publishing your completed course, your final course. Just release a beta and ask one of the guys, Eric or Andre. I'm sure they'll be glad to help, just to give a playthrough and send you some feedback, so you can go ahead and do the adjustments before you release the final version. All right, so at 122. Come on, be good. I'll take that. Alright. Right to left here. I really don't like these spots. Except for now. Alright, so hole 12, 328 yard par 4, stroke index of 9. This is tempting. Oh, thank you for the kind words. You asked Andre Canuck to beta test one of your courses? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Why not? Alright, so sit. Oh yeah, well, he does have a new kid in town, his first newborn. So you can't really blame him. But I would try again for before you release your next course. Well, Misty Holly already released it now, so I wouldn't bother going back to change anything on it for now. Alright, so this is hole 13, 150 short par 3, 150 yards. Second easiest hole on the course. Let's see, we got 148, slight wind from the left. Whoa, I thought that wind was slight, but it was a bit stronger than I thought. Try to put this in. Alright, hole 14 is short par 4, 419 yards, stroke index of 7. Gorgeous view off the tee here. Love that creek that runs along the right side. probably would have just dropped that front, just in front of my tee shot there. The hell, maybe drop it down a bit to even show off more that creek. But yeah, this is a nice looking hole here, and this would be foolish. So I'm just gonna play it safe here. It is a short par 4. Yeah, that fairway green transition actually, that wasn't mine. That was Mayday. I was watching one of his streams and I saw him do it, and I thought to myself, why didn't I think of that from before, man? It saves so much time. I used to just grab the splines and try to move around, keep aligning them to make them look decent, but it used to take forever. But yeah, that is something important. A lot of new designers that do. Even I was guilty as charged by my first couple of courses, which I really didn't pay much attention. I just put my fairway, put my green. There you go. But just doing those little stuff will actually make your course look a lot nicer. All right, so 183. This is uphill. Oh, we got that wind, so should be fine with this. It's going left. And it's gonna kick left. I'll take that. Par it is. Also, Smudge, I don't know if you've watched all of Andre's videos. He's got I think like a 4 video series, building a hole from scratch, something like that. If you'll find it on his channel, where they're all like I think they're over an hour long videos. Who actually builds a complete hole, start to finish. Oh, fairway splines like that. Uh, I think I find the more splines you put in between, like the shorter distance it is, the better they come out. The fairways, the better the fairway comes out looking. Uh, but usually what I do, like I'll lay down my fairway. I usually draw my fairway on using the measuring tape, the measuring tool. Just measuring and see how my fairway wants to go, and I follow that. And after that, I just go on along the lines and just move splines left or right, depending, just to smooth them out. It's a lot of work, but that's the way I do them. Alright, so this is another 3-shot hole here. Hole 15, 672 yard par 5, so stroke index of 3. This is a long hole. Oh, I put myself in a bind here. I'm gonna have to. So go with the 1 iron here. It is uphill. Yeah, sorry, there's no easy fix. You wanna design a course that looks good, you're gonna have to spend time on it. By the way, Sidewinder, I started that in August, and it was only released in when did I release it? Early December, I think. Just working bit by bit on it. And wow, I'm not even getting. This is not an easy shot. I'm not sure if I can get there. Try to hit a one iron. That elevation, and I hit it fast. But whoa, that's gonna be over the green. You shouldn't rush your courses, anyways. Take your time. Well, yeah. I mean, I use a measuring tool to draw where my fairway is gonna go. Like just putting double tapping on the measuring tool all along, moving and designing how I want my fairway to look and how it's gonna be routed. And then I go and get the fairway. Start using fairway splines and follow all my marks, all my the marks that I laid with my measuring tool. And after that, I delete all the measuring tool marks and go along the fairway and smooth out, jaggedy edges, ja edges that look jaggedy, and make it more smooth. Um, what am I doing here? Okay, this is a flop. No. Uh, Also playtest. Playtest in the designer and out of the designer. You can playtest. You go and play now and go in your unpublished course folder. I'm sure you know, and playtest the course there. I think my courses I playtest about. I kid you not, on each pin and each t, each tee marker. I think about 10 times each in different conditions. Because every time you play test, you always wind up finding something. I keep a notepad, so gotta fix this, gotta fix that. What is that? Are we going downhill? No, uphill. Hole 16, 410 yard, par 4. Very tough shot here. We'll play a 4 iron down here. Okay, so got 181 yard with a 20-foot elevation. Not sure if that 6 iron will get us there. Oh yeah, oh even more. So I have 4 courses published all at the same time. That's cool. Well, it's not an easy putt here. Get in. Oh. Alright, so that's a bogey. It's a bogey. 2 bogeys in a row. Wow. Alright, so 17. 202-yard par 3. Stroke index of 11. Oh, that's pretty good. 1,600 plays. You should be proud of that. That's very good. Alright, so 172. And I hit it fast. Oh, sit. There he goes to the back of the green. Alright, this is another open prey putt here. 79. I needed a bit more. $160. 160. Yeah, another 140 plays and gets handicapped. Oh. I'll take that par. Alright, final hole. Long par 5, 506 yard. With a stroke index of 15. We got the wind in the back. It's downhill. So we're just gonna bump this one. I'm on. Go ball. Canada's huge, buddy. Maybe when I have more time, I'll give it another playthrough. I'll try to suggest it to the society I play into, see if they'll pick it up. Come back, get a good bounce. Oh. You know the funny part? I live in Quebec, which is mostly French. So you don't see a lot of Mounties here. They are everywhere else in Canada, but Quebec is kind of different. Let's just say we're different. We're a lot more European than the rest of Canada. Alright, so I'm going to drop down one club because this thing might roll. And it did roll. Should have dropped down 2 clubs. No worries. Guess that's what Canada's known for, right? Mounties, snow hockey, and in Quebec it's poutines and maple syrup. And there you go. So this was Starlight Lake Golf Club by ddixjr, which is, I think stands for Junior 509. His entry in World Cup of Design. Great looking course. Get out and play it. And Mr. ddix, good luck in the contest. And Spudge, thank you for watching. And have yourself a nice evening. I guess you're getting close to your evening. Take care.